Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on it and taking the time out of your day to watch it. Today I'm going to be giving my top 5 theme/amusement parks in America. I think it is important to say before we hop into this that this is simply just my opinion. So if you are unhappy with my list at the end of this video, please just remember it is just my opinion and it is not fact. Also, if you do like my content by the end of this video, please subscribe and give it a like, and let me know in the comments if you would like more content like this, because I would like to do more videos like this in the future. Starting with number 5, we have Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. I love this park so much, and every time I go I always have a blast. The one thing I love about this park the most is probably how every time I go I always find something new that I didn't find there before. The reason why I put this at my number 5 is because of the atmosphere alone. Every time I go to this park, I'm so amazed by how well the park looks. The roller coasters are top tier, including the Griffin, the Verbolten, and the Pantheon, so I would look out for those 3 when you go. Another thing that adds on to the atmosphere is the theme of the park. The theme of the park is very strongly influenced by Europe, and each section of the park has different countries that influence the roller coasters, the food, etc. Each of the countries are very much spread out. The 4 countries consist of England, France, Italy, and Germany, which also have their own dining experiences and gift shops, etc. to really add just a little bit of a bonus to each and every country. Coming in at number 4 is Hershey Park in Hershey, Pennsylvania. This park, formerly known as the sweetest place on earth, is probably one of the most consistent parks I've ever been to on my life, and that's mainly why it's put at number 4. The roller coasters weren't the best I've ever ridden, but I couldn't find one bad one to ride. All of them were so consistent, as well as the restaurants and the gift shops. It's one of the few parks that I think I've been to where every single roller coaster that I went on was an absolute hit. Sky Rush is always a popular choice, so I would definitely keep an eye out for that one. And then Storm Runner is the fastest roller coaster in the park and is the second fastest on this list, actually hitting up to 75 miles per hour. And then the Great Bear is another one that I would also keep my eye on for. I was pleasantly surprised by how good the food was whenever I went to this park. They have actually quite a good amount of food proportions when you get there. I had the chance to eat at a lot of them actually, and the top 3 ones are the Chocolatier Buffet, the Outpost, and the Sweetery Bar and Grill. Those are the top 3 that I would recommend to those that are planning on going. All in all, this is a very fun park and I would recommend it to anybody, especially if you love twisty roller coasters and chocolate. Coming in at number 3 is Six Flags. And although there are lots of good ones all over the nation, such as the ones from California, Georgia, and Texas, I am in particular doing the one from New Jersey simply because of King Ka. This roller coaster is without a doubt the best roller coaster in America. It is already the tallest and the fastest, with it standing at 432 feet tall and reaching up to 128 miles per hour. That is absolutely insane. You're probably going to black out, so if you like roller coasters that make you black out, this is perfect for you. It's kind of obvious to say, but if you are going to this Six Flags in particular, you must ride this ride. It is an absolute must, and you would sure be missing out if you did not ride it. As for the rest of the park though, there is still so much to do. All of the Superman rides are so entertaining, and I have an absolute blast every time I get on each and every one of them. And just as a little bit of a bonus, there's also a super nice water park for you to check out, so I would also recommend that if you are planning on going in the future. Coming in at number 2 is Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. I had the pleasure of going to this park for the first time just a few months ago, and I can say that I was very impressed with how well this park is in technology specifically. All of the 3D rides are so immersive, and they really do such a great job of making you feel a part. That aside, the roller coasters are also top tier. The Velocicoaster is the fastest and the tallest roller coaster in the park, reaching up to 70 miles per hour. As for other parts of the park as well, Harry Potter World is absolutely incredible, and if you are a Harry Potter fan, you are sure to love it. It does such a good job of making you feel a part, and I would also recommend getting Butterbeer. If you go, it's amazing. Coming in at number 1 is Magic Kingdom at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. This park is statistically the most visited park in the world, with up to 2,500,000 people attending daily. This park is jam-packed with things to do from the time you arrive to when you leave the park. And that's what really, I think, sets this park apart from the other parks on this list, is because everywhere you go, it seems like something is always happening. Some of the top roller coasters to watch for if you are planning on visiting soon are Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain Railroad, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and Splash Mountain. Those are personally some of my favorites at the park, and I definitely would recommend those if you are planning on going in the future. I feel like I would be doing the park almost a disservice if I did not suggest the restaurants, because each and every one of them make your experience that much better. Some of my personal favorites include Be Our Guest Restaurant, which is a Beauty and the Beast themed dining experience, Cinderella's Royal Table, which is a dining experience inside the castle and is actually the only way to get access inside the castle, and then of course the very popular Jungle Cruise themed Skipper Canteen, which is a very fun dining experience that stays true to the movie Jungle Cruise and is really the main centerpiece of the Adventureland portion of the park. Well guys, that concludes my list. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and also comment down your favorite theme park and if y'all have any ideas on what I should rank next.